Oh my god, I'm so hungover, people. But I'm going to get through this. I have to. It's Monday. I've got to work. Can't be lazy. So, as you already know, I did a video on Theresa May and the Tory party's legislation on controlling the internet, giving the police new powers to essentially snoop on people without any kind of warrant. Well, now, in the manifesto, she wants to increase that. So you've probably already seen, and this was probably in Cameron's government anyway, that they have been implementing filters. So they filtered torrent sites, and they've also filtered some porn, or at least banned people from making porn based on this stupid list. I mean, all the acts aren't actually that bad, but anyway, that's the point. So you already know that these people are moral busybodies who think they can control what the people should be allowed to see because they think it might be harmful. Now, yes, there are some harmful things, of course, like, for example, pro-terrorism shit, and also child porn. But this is used as an excuse to essentially control the internet. Literally, they want to control everything. As you can see, she says that some people say that it is not for the government to regulate when it comes to technology and the internet. We disagree. Well, you shouldn't regulate it, or at least not to the extent that you're intentionally trying to control it so that you can only show people certain things that you want them to see. So, for example, they want to be able to police it, to essentially put responsibility on the industry, as you can say here, to essentially not direct people to hate speech, whatever that is. Pornography, like just pornography in general, or child porn, or illegal extreme porn that's not allowed, like stuff where people are getting hurt and it's like slaves doing it or something. What does she mean by that? But then again, it could be just porn in general. They're a very anti-pornography government, this place. This I just don't understand. And as somebody says here, it's essentially Britain's version of Iran's halal internet. This is what they're doing. They want to create an entirely new internet for the British public because of safety. This is what happens. This is what happens. And then, as you can see here, they want to introduce sanctions to ensure compliance, giving regulators the ability to fine or prosecute those companies that fail in their legal duties, and to order the removal of content where it clearly breaches UK law. I mean, firstly, when they say hate speech and pornography, that's very loose. They've not actually defined what they mean by what types of pornography, what is hate speech. But of course, they'll just point to the unwritten constitution where it says what hate speech is in the UK. And this is already after the Investigatory Powers Act, which has been given royal assent, and also the Digital Economy Act, which will require internet users to submit real identification to a pornography database. They're keeping all our data so they can spy on us, but of course it's all for security, it's all for the greater good, people. But you see, the Remainers must be thinking, hi, see, this is what happens, well, it's the left-wing ones, when you vote a Tory party in, you'd be correct, but your precious EU is doing something very similar. EU approves plans forcing Facebook and YouTube to act on hate speech. And essentially what this is, they want to clamp down on videos especially, but not live streams, where they want to get rid of things that are promoting hate speech. Now there's a slight bias to this, because this guy did say that there was a rise in hate speech, whatever that is. I don't think it is. I think it's more people speaking up and voicing their opinions mostly, but never mind that. And basically, they want to control what Facebook, Twitter, etc. Will allow on their websites. And also, interestingly enough, they have a motion that they want to essentially force people like things like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video to hit a content quota, ensuring 30% of their videos, video catalogue consists of European films and TV shows. Like, why? Why? That's just ridiculous. Like, they should be able to do what they want. They're a private company. You're the EU. You're not a government. You're the EU. Jesus Christ. But anyway, all of this is nothing more than to control people. I mean, as you can see in this other article here, going back to the British one, they essentially want to control fake news as well. They want to control narratives. They want complete control of the internet, because they know that that's where all the biggest dissent is. It's not about child porn. It's not about anything to do with terrorism, really. I mean, to be honest, that isn't a part of it. But we all know, really, they just want more control over every aspect of our life. I mean, look, she even says that, if I can find it here, yeah, it should be as unacceptable to bully online as it is in the playground. Fair enough, but what are you going to do? People don't get arrested in the playground, they get told off. That's such a weird metaphor to use, but never mind. As difficult to groom a young child on the internet as it is in a community, yes, but you know, when the police are afraid of being racist, I think we have a problem here. You see, they're busy trying to attack the internet and to make it a less free place for everybody, while ignoring things that are going on in their own backyard, but whatever. And again, look, with the children's stuff, to access violent and degrading pornography, like, what? Some of the stuff that they banned was hardly violent. And again, it should be the role of the parents to stop the kids from using it. You can do that at home. We don't need the government stepping in to control our lives. Again, like I said, the nanny state of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. This is what she wants to create. Funnily enough, this is what the Labour Party have always wanted to create too. So it makes you wonder, who exactly are we going to vote for in the next election? And would both sides actually be any good? Like, maybe for the Brexit lot, Theresa May's the best negotiator, but when it comes to social policy, neither of the two parties get my vote. Anyway, I'll see you later.